All the cycles.
Podcast. Spelled backwards.
Leap, dumb. Leap, dumb. Leap, dumb.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Pod Lead'em. And what is that? That's America's Next Top Model podcast spelled backwards. My name is Hannah Jane Ginsburg, and you have 10 minutes to recreate a whole new aura.
I'm JDB Crump, and to make sure I'm not in the bottom again, I just have to remain youthful.
And I'm Lex Basile Price, and look how much, color there is. It's so, colorful and young, and, I think this is why Tyra saved you.
And we are here today to colorfully talk about Cycle 18, Episode 9, Barney Cheng, or what I've retitled, The Girl Who Gets Her Nose Pampered.
That sounds so gross out of context.
I love it.
And if you noticed, I introduced myself with a new name. It's because, I was just feeling so left out of the two name club of JW and Hannah Jane that I've decided to exclusively go by Lex just as a personal thing for myself. And if you're an avid website looker, because you just need to update yourself on that P.O. box address, you might have seen a change. So yeah, I'm going by Lex exclusively now. So that's out to you, Lead'em Pod.
Will you still answer to Lex Basile hat?
That was my exact question.
Spoiler alert, after this episode comes out, I was planning on putting that as my Discord server name. So yes.
Yay. And also, you can support us by going to anchor.fm/podleadem. One more time, that URL is anchor.fm/podleadem to sponsor the podcast. The link is also in the episode description. And speaking of episodes, I was saving this for Lex and Hannah, but last week, thank you to all our fans. Last week was our third highest week of individual listens ever in the history of the podcast. And the second highest is 10 more. So it's very much
neck and neck.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So, and do y'all want to guess which episode was the one that was our highest? And it is pretty recent because we very lovingly just got, a natural more listens as we've grown.
Was it the All Stars music videos?
Ooh.
No, it was that season though.
See, I was going to say, I was going to go way back before you said it was recent. Was it All Stars premiere?
Yes. It was the premiere of All Stars. And I will say one of our most listened to episodes of all time is the one I'm sure you were thinking.
Cycle 6.
6 cover girl commercial. I bet there's some folks out there who are like, you know what? I'm not going to commit to this podcast, but I've heard it's good. We'll dip in on my favorite episode. So thank you everyone for helping us continue to grow. Anytime you tell a friend or an enemy that's a fan, that's great too, because we just keep growing. And last week was our second/third highest ever, and that's very exciting for us.
That's exciting for us because Simone got the boot last week.
But Tyra learned a new vocab word, and that word is dwindle.
Dwindled.
Dwooch? No.
I refuse.
You never want to dwindle your tooch.
It just slowly gets less tooch. Oh.
That's how Allison says it. She says the dwindle tooch.
The digital art was invasive this week.
Oh my God.
Of attitude, geometric, and then between her legs, total Gamatronica, as though it was pushing her legs further apart.
Total Gynatronica.
And someone, when they walked in, said, "It looks even better on screen." Now, come on.
Oh, come on.
Wait, no, that's not true. I will give it to him, though. The word attitude was in a color and a font that almost tricked me into thinking it was part of that weird back wall. Now, was that because it was the Hello Kitty back wall that was already super cheap? Sure was.
And it matched the color.
Mm-hmm.
Was Gamatronica in a custom Hello Kitty font?
It seemed like it.
I thought so.
You know that exists.
I'm guessing they got these shitty headbands in the box.
Oh, that was definitely a BritBox gift.
You know how the British love their headbands.
When you said BritBox, because I'm a nerd, my mind immediately went to, on Amazon, you can get old British sitcoms. Are You Being Served? Living.
Are You Being Served's really good. I discovered it about a year ago. Captions Crunch made a style choice that I'm obsessed with because I think it's Annalise is commenting on Alicia, going up and down, up and down, up and down. Captions decides to write every up and down up/down.
Up, down, up, down, up, down.
Which I guess is how she's saying it, but I was like, I've never seen that.
I would feel like it's a dash situation.
Yes. That's a hyphen moment.
A slash gives me an up or down.
Well, that being said, isn't a slash just a hyphen that's going up and down? So, I mean...
Ebony lies.
I was just going to say, Ebony wants us to believe that she is relieved to still be here.
And then ends it with, I have to wear ponytails.
And everyone being like, we thought you were a goner. Yeah, me too. We all thought you were a goner. And I was like, oh.
Then we have, this is not looking great for Laura because Laura is, I think, the person that hyperfixates on one person she doesn't like. And the reason the Kyle hate lasted so long is because Kyle stuck around.
I don't know. The bigger problem to me is that the hated person is hyper-fixating back.
Sure.
Maybe because of the team stuff. I don't know.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, and as we'll see in this episode, it continues to happen. They're just entangled with one another, and they're the only two left. And it seems like their friends are only on their British side, but they don't get to spend as much time with them.
The exchange, though, of Ebony, Laura doesn't like me. Alicia, who cares? Laura, do you like her? Laura, not particularly. Gold.
I mean, I guess it's better than being passive.
I mean, what is she going to say in that moment? No, I love Ebony.
It's still Ebony.
Yeah.
I'm really curious about this whole Ebony is constantly looking at herself narrative because we have not really seen that in the show, but Annalise seems to confirm it. And I feel like I trust Annalise on these things.
No, you know what I'm going to start saying? I think we can't trust Annalise. Annalise is too excited to buy. She will sell
unreliable
you
narrator.
Any narrative.
Yes.
The
Any
most
narrative.
reliable, unreliable narrator.
Yes. You're like, oh yeah. And what I'm saying, Hannah, is you were correct to believe, like, oh, I believe it because she can sell.
Yeah. We're excited to buy her stories.
Yes.
I have come to really enjoy Annalise so much. I think because she's in the position that I would want to be in the house, where
hated by Kelly Catron.
All of the dirt, yes, because that means I can respect myself. You know all of the dirt, but you're above the fray the whole time.
That is true.
And that to me is the power position.
And I think that is the power of being the show's narrator.
Yeah.
Because she also gets to palate cleanse a lot, because after people are trashing Ebony, she gets to confirm but be cute. Don't get me wrong, I'm an only child. I love a mirror. It's like, oh, cool. It's like you're getting off the next bus and you're giving your facts. You're just like, yeah.
2 facts that are true and your 1 fact that MTV made up.
Yep.
I'm not a bully, but I am just a little bit better than her.
I love Annalise's hands down running like she's a Polly Pocket.
Oh my gosh. When she ran down the stairs with her little princess hands after Nigel enters.
Hey, at least he knocked first.
He did, and he brought exactly what it looked like he was bringing, which was takeout.
Yes. Or, if the British were to say this, and I was sad we didn't get it, take away. Now, let me say, before we get into what this is, of all, and I cannot believe it is happening in this cycle, we've had kangaroos. We've had clogs. We've had so much.
Z's.
But just the concept of the letter Z. This is so
chill.
Cycles 1 and 2 reveal. It's so normal.
Yeah,
and
this
they
is
also
go to a
just
restaurant.
Get to eat.
Yep. Though, I have a question. Number 1, why is Annalise holding a camera while eating? Is she taking pictures of the takeaway food?
Maybe she's just in charge of that smartphone that they have to have all the time now.
And then the giant fortune cookies come out. And someone didn't let the fortunes dry before they stacked them up.
Fresh from FedEx.
But then like stacked and then wet them because they all bled through from, and at first I was like, at first my mind was like, oh my God, were they fortunes that they then washed the paper because they're so cheap?
I thought they were double-sided at first.
And then you realize that the letters were
Yes.
wrong way around. And what I don't like about the fortunes is it feels like production is just playing pranks on everyone because they are all incredibly pointed for each person. These were not handed out willy-nilly.
No. Did Gossip Girl write these fortunes? Is this how far into the obsession we've gone?
And before we review those, I want to point something out for everyone. And I'm sure y'all noticed too. Laura needs to review her phrases. In this episode alone, 2 of them are right here. She says, with the skin of my teeth.
Yep.
Bond to Nigel. And then later, my parents' alcoholism came out.
Mom, Dad, I'm an alcoholic.
You know those quizzes in school where you would learn grammar and there'd be a blank and they'd be like, which of these 3 words should you put in there? Laura was like, any.
I'll make it all work.
Trick.
Oh, no.
It's a trick.
She picked the wrong one on purpose because she zags.
Also,
her communication is zagalicious.
when Nigel pulls out the giant fortune cookies, Alicia's face is like, She's like, sus. This is...
Maybe, like me, she was wondering what they were made of.
Right?
But Alicia gives us the London style of hating one individual person, and that is Sophie.
No.
Who envies Sophie? No one. Like, who wants pink hair? Like, that was Sophie's idea.
I am with Alicia a little bit. Not about the hair, but let's get into these fortunes and I'll talk about
Catherine, beauty is ageless, but not timeless. Iridescent, but also really rude.
Means nothing?
And also is mean.
Yeah. Mine just says last episode.
Sophie, keep your friends close and the envious closer.
This is where I'm with Alicia a little bit. The show has suddenly decided that Sophie's narrative is everyone is jealous of her.
Yes.
Which is not something that seems to come from Sophie or anyone else involved.
Just production.
Yeah. They're like, maybe if we say that people are jealous of Sophie enough times, they will be?
Annalise, you can talk the talk, but can you walk the walk? Which more seems directed at Catherine.
I wish Annalise had said that. Oh, Catherine, I got a second one for you.
Laura, a hard edge makes for smooth sailing, which says top 3, at least.
I mean, Tyra's knowledge of the sea is being tested hard in this episode, as we'll see later.
Alicia, the worst one. It's a long fall from the top. Could you imagine opening the fortune cookie and being like, oh, I'm going to have fun with this. It's a long fall from the top in bed.
Even Sophie's like, wow, that's really mean.
And Ebony, for what you lack in maturity, you make up in youth.
And of all the people who are rolling their eyes at this, Ebony's like, oh, we get it. Honestly, for the rest of her time on the show, she goes from being annoying to me to being like, I'm so on Ebony's side.
Yes.
Agreed.
I'm honestly surprised that when we get to the heights of the next episode, Ebony's just like, don't harness me.
I'll fall. I don't care.
Let it happen.
Let's literally see where the wind takes these ponytails.
And then Nigel has to be like, I'm a man. Let me show you how to open a fortune cookie.
Will say, though, if you have the opportunity, and it'll be once in your life, to have something this big that you get to smash, you should have smashed it. I understand that's not how you open a normal-sized fortune cookie, but he was encouraging the rest of them to do it, too. And I wish they had all just been like, whop.
So your fortune awaits you in Macau. And then confetti ruins what was left of leftovers.
Alicia is horrified. She's like, I
was going to take this on what? I liked that one.
We say Macau. And the show will sometimes.
Occasionally.
We also just like to pretend like Asia is where we're going. And
I will give them credit. It is not clear. The show makes it unclear. Macau and later Hong Kong, but I'll throw it in here, are special administration regions. So they are a part of China. Because I thought the same thing. I was like, well, why don't they just say where it is? Because there's not a country of Macau. But they are, you know, the one country, two system thing. And
so you think they were just playing it a little safe with like...
Yeah, because one person does not play it safe, and it seems like she was paid money to not play it safe. It's also called the Las Vegas of the East.
Seems nicer.
I'm going to say, though, I love Vegas. What a compliment to be called the Las Vegas of anything.
if someone was the Las Vegas of people.
And yet we have not gone to Vegas together.
Huh?
And yet we have not been to Las Vegas together.
Lex, I don't want to go to Las Vegas with someone and watch them see me just winning on tables because you will get upset because I have never walked out poorer.
I will do penny slots. You can do tables and I will do penny slots.
Oh my God, that's cute.
Have fun.
Yeah, you're uninvited.
I know. Sophie is so excited to go on this trip that her knees can no longer support the weight of her body.
Ebony is still obsessed with flight times.
I love it. I wrote, oh no, Ebony's worst fear, a flight longer than 11 hours.
I've lost.
My greatest insults become my biggest nightmare.
We get video flight bobbleheads, kind of.
Oh my goodness, these bobbleheads
Not kind of, fully.
did the most.
As we always like to point out, who they choose for the exit row, I think is the very wrong person.
The worst person,
Why?
Sophie?
And then they give her the green square, which also feels like they're trying to, like, foreshadow spoilers.
Jealous.
Green with envy.
I love that Catherine's image is cut off. She moves her hands too far out of the frame of whatever they were doing.
I did like when they are coming down, they all do like a, whoa!
Ebony sticks her tongue out like
Alicia's single finger gun is hilarious to me for some reason.
I just wanted to point out that Catherine's got a new backstory, and that new backstory is wants to model.
On this show?
Catherine friends, they're giving it to you. What an interesting four-dimensional human being.
Coconut monkey supremacy.
It's boiling. Also, new. Oh, you're still laughing at that.
Very stupid.
Lore drop. Alicia loves her dad too. For once, she talks about her mom and her dad, and I was like, honestly, I was worried you didn't love that dad.
Still hates younger brother. We also get Ebony's backstory. It's a backstory drop for a lot of people.
As usually happens when we go
overseas.
Abroad.
Yeah. We learn that she lived in her grandmother's attic on a blow-up mattress. Hard cut to Sophie. I had a great upbringing.
But I didn't get any adult money. I had to work 5 days a week.
4 hours a day.
Now, look, can all three of us relate to doing a waiter server job while exploring something else?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yes.
And I think that's why we're so like, it's not that bad, Sophie.
No. Also, you were only able to do that because clearly your parents had monies. Like, come on.
I love that Sophie gives away the game by saying that Tyra kept Ebony because of the overseas location. And quote, those pigtails are really gonna work out here. What?
Mr. J comes out speaking Cantonese. Can't confirm that it was said correctly, with Toby Luong and Isabel Agosto. And I don't need to tell you much about these people, but I do need to say that on his LinkedIn, Toby describes himself as a brand builder, storyteller, new business developer, and experience curator. And I'm going to tell you, if you're in business, you ain't no storyteller. You have big ideas and you have brand stories. That's not a story I need to hear. I don't need to be tucked into bed with that story.
I'm more interested in Isabel being the head of tourism of the product division.
Of the tourism board.
What do you mean? Are we touring products?
Yeah.
Okay. This entrance though, this is the biggest entrance we have ever, for as minimal as the reveal of the overseas location was, it all went in. We're headdresses, dancers, announcers, MCs, grand. Yeah.
1.5 notes of a song.
Yeah, well, we had music notes in the captions to tell me it was a song. And it was just, welcome.
And this is probably not my proudest moment, but when they show the shot of all the contestants in their headdresses, I was like, who is that person with the black hair and the glasses? Because Laura's beanie is affixed to her forehead so tightly that it took me a minute to recognize her.
She zags! They're at the MGM Macau, and when they go up to their room is decorated with their pictures, which felt so weird.
Not a Lisa picture to be found.
Some of the more mediocre pictures that the competition has seen so far.
I mean, not having a single winner of the previous cycle.
Because she hadn't won yet.
Mm-hmm.
But we did have her in the music episode.
Yeah, but she was there as just because she does music,
just
not
because
as the
she's
winner.
Lisa. That's fascinating to me. That is fascinating. I love the phrase, has anyone established the view?
Oh my God, back up.
We've got to establish this view.
Also, the shower's a full room with a toilet in it.
And everything is made of marble, including the things that you're like, that shouldn't be made of marble.
This hotel is clearly nice, not my style.
No.
Well, there's no lucite to be found. The tiny flags did make the trip over.
But they brought extras. It almost felt like production was like, you were not supposed to pull out the tiny flags. No one asked you to pull out tiny flags, so we're going to bring them all back.
And the tire photos they chose to hang above the tiny flags made this gal's eyes twitch because she's not in the frame in the same way. So one Tyra is like 7% smaller than the other Tyra.
Also, why are they not blown out? Why was it only ever blown out on the TV? Was the TV bad quality, cheap? Or did they make a choice that the pictures on the TV were going to be disgustingly...
But it looks even better on the screen. I think it's truly just hard for cameras to
pick up screens.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But new co-star alert. These stuffed lions in the gift bags.
Adorable.
Yes.
They've had a lot of plushies.
How have we only now found out that Annalise has her own radio show? That seems like a big thing that we should have heard so that Kelly's hatred of her would maybe seem even less a little bit.
And what a wild picture for them to choose when she's talking about it, because she's like, my own radio show, and it's her in like an avant-garde silver triangle hat, and you're like...
Sexy robot witch.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Another Catherine personality drop. She looks at the view and says, you can even see the bridges.
My backup quote.
I love that my hatred of a normal person has shifted to GW.
It's because we were told that she was a villain in her original cycle, and I'm like, I know there was a character
well, maybe
here once.
she was a villain because she couldn't model, and so she was so angry.
And now that she can model, she's like, well,
I'm nothing.
I did the work.
Sophie's new storyline is that she's a slob who also is a slob with other people's things in a way that really grinds my gears.
Look, we knew already that Sophie had boundary issues when it comes to other people's stuff. She somehow did not learn this lesson from earlier this cycle.
Well, why would you? Because Laura didn't hate Sophie for this. No. Laura hated Kyle.
Yeah, Sophie at no point pushed Alicia's dress a couple of inches away, so... Now, I will say, even though it feels like she's not going to improve the behavior, and as we'll see, she's not going to improve the behavior, Sophie did apologize and agree that Alicia was right.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that Sophie's learned I can usually end the anger at me if I just apologize. I think she hasn't learned that she then needs to potentially change the actions moving forward.
So Sophie went through Alicia's suitcase, took out a dress, and said she was impersonating Alicia, which I'm glad we didn't see because I'm sure there would be something bad. Then, instead of returning said dress that she didn't ask if she could take out, which Alicia isn't even mad at her taking out her stuff. She then just threw it on the floor.
Yeah.
And they haven't even unpacked their suitcases yet.
No, she rifled through her suitcase. And Alicia's pissed and keeps talking about it. It's been a long flight, so maybe she is annoyed at life.
Yeah, I think she got a little screwed over editing-wise, partially because of Sophie's very swift apology.
Yeah.
And then the show makes it look like she's talking on and on and on, and I doubt it was that long.
No.
This establishes new trios, though, because no matter what, the contestants are like, there are now two different teams. The teams of Alicia, Ebony, and Catherine versus Laura, Sophia, and Annalise, just kind of by default.
Yeah.
And now, I love when editing gets quirky shady, and the transition of the flags kissing and having one last Alicia don't touch my shit.
Wait. We have to talk about the most epic crunch that Captions has ever done, potentially.
Oh, I don't know if I saw.
Alicia is talking about how mad Sophie has made her, says hide away because I'm about to wash up some bitches, all good. And then she says, I'm telling you like now. Except the captions crunched, I'll pound you like nails.
Which is funny because that is a sentence that someone could say.
Especially in anger, or I'm assuming captions like Laura is very horny. I'll pound you like nails.
We're like willfully misinterpreting what Alicia's saying.
Apparently captions is Team Sophie.
Or it's Team Alicia, but they're like, this is what you should have said.
Go all the way there.
Drag her. So I don't know if it's, now that we're in Macau, the flag kissing is becoming more aggressive and we're seeing it more, maybe. The like,
yeah.
It also feels like on a cant now. It's like canted.
I love that it did that. It had that Alicia don't touch my shit transition. It's so stupid. I won't top model. Like, it's like, and I know sometimes they're mean-spirited, but it's like at the end with the fade out where they do something else. Like, it's just always funny to me. Because, like, who decided? What editor was like, you know what would be funner? Who says, what does my fortune cookie say? Because I was like, wow, Chantal flashbacks.
The tire mail is your face is your fortune 500.
Sorry, I thought this was hilarious. Your face is your fortune. Can you change your destiny? Can you fix your face?
Fix your face. Fix your mug. So they head to the Chi Han Monastery, which is a Buddhist temple. And Miss J introduces Clement Chan, Chinese astrologer, as they are Tyrant. They are not. They have been credited more with Feng Shui Master. And they did an interview 7 years ago, where they predicted the amount of plane crashes based on Feng Shui. I can't tell you if it's correct or not, because he just said there'll be less.
Oh.
Love an optimistic king.
Yeah, and then also started with like, and according like the economy and stock market, like June, July, August. That's not good. He does it. They are going to do a combo of face reading, horoscope, and aura. So vibes.
And there are some students who are like auditing a class.
And a wild array.
Was this like a team building exercise for an outside office?
Feels like, because no one seems interested.
There was a lot of business wear.
No one seemed comfortable.
Well, we get a lot of close-ups of them, and I'm like, oh, maybe each one of them is going to be paired with a model. Nope. Just watching the whole time, which I guess is sort of how a class would work.
This is the rest of the tourism board.
He also says he's going to do a reading, find out what element each contestant is, And what's missing? Just what's missing?
And if you thought face reading was going to be like looking at their face in person, you're wrong. He's going to go through your portfolio.
That reveal of the face reading being about their pictures might have been one of my favorite things that top models ever done. So the 5 elements are fire, wood, water, earth, and metal.
Mm-hmm.
And I already posted about this. This is the pinnacle of one of the weirder things I've ever heard. And I put a poll to make sure that I wasn't just being uncultured and stupid. But when Alicia, who is first, and everyone just has to watch everyone, is asked for her birth date, she says the 6th of the 4th, 91.
Now, we understand that in Britain, you do the day and the month. That is not
most
the
countries,
issue.
in fact. Most countries do it.
Not the problem. It's the use of only exclusively numbers.
It's also the for me. The 6th of the 4th. It's giving me prophecy. It's giving me Harry Potter. It's giving me Macbeth. On the 6th of the 4th, in the 91st year.
And I had...
Unto you, a baby child.
And I had 1 or 2 people DM me and say, well, in some countries they do translate months like numbers. And I was like, she's from London. And they were like, oh, well,
Clement will do anything for $1 because he has been fed these storylines from the producers like a goose being fattened for liver. He has taken in all of those storylines.
Will he do anything for $1 or will he do the least of anything for $1?
Yes.
Because that is my favorite part about this, is him just casually flipping through the books and being like, oh, you really love your mom, huh?
My favorite is even he cannot get it up for Catherine. He says nothing. He's
okay,
like, wood.
Let's go through. Let's go through.
Feedback.
Let's go through. Because, I'm going to lose my mind when we get to Catherine's. Alicia's, people are also going to get colors. You'll see why that is important in a second.
Right.
Well, some will get colors. I assume they all probably did.
Sure.
Alicia's colors are blue, gray, and black. Mm-hmm. She can be stubborn and arrogant. And also, love that mom. Laura, we get also very little. Her main element is metal, and she needs water.
Water.
Sophie, because Sophie's the protagonist now.
Destined to be famous.
Positive energy. Just at the cost
Everyone's
of
jealous of you.
And literally gets instructions. It's like, you're metal, you need fire, wear red.
We need to highlight that pink.
Catherine, metal, needs wood, so green.
But he couldn't care less.
Oh, Catherine didn't even get to sit down. She walked forward and he's like, metal, get it.
Bye.
I love needs wood like it's a report card.
needs wood improvement.
Oh, goodness. Annalise, you're a great entertainer. Maybe even a class clown. Somewhere Natasha wept. Wood and water complements wood. And it's not clear if she needs water in how he's wording it, or if just water
wood needs water.
Yeah.
But also metal needs water? Maybe everyone needs water
we
except
all need
Sophie.
Water.
He's just telling you look dehydrated.
You just got off a very long flight. Drink more water.
And then my true goddess, Ebony.
Oh my god.
Ebony, who dares to ask a follow-up question. Because Ebony won't have this because she gets youthful.
You're young.
Like, we get it. Anyway, I have a question. Because he says your childhood was a mess. And she goes, okay, tell me, will things get better with my family? And this motherfucker goes, well, remember, you're young. And I wish you could have cut to stock footage of, like, an explosion. Because that is what is happening with Ebony right now.
Yeah, she's not crying because of her family. She just cannot hear this again from a perfect stranger.
No.
Do y'all think I should tell my palm reading story real quick?
Please.
Have you guys heard this?
I haven't.
I love it.
I was on a third date, and it was the last one with this person. Shout out, Tyler. And, in New York, if you haven't been here before, there's a lot of signage outside that says like $10 palm reading, And I had never done one before. And I was like, oh, we're walking around. What a cute date idea. I was like, wow, how cute. Maybe a conversation starter. Who can imagine? Who can believe how good of a date I'm about to go on? They separate you. Not a thing I knew was going to happen because I thought, I don't know much about palm readings. And I want to be clear, I'm not someone who is a big active believer in this stuff. If you are, I do not mean this to be an offensive thing. Believe what you want to believe. That's what I say. But I get up there and I think it's going to be fun. They're going to be like, you're going to make money. You're going to,
Love.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You'd think they'd be like, they're on a date. Let's help them out. This palm reader, this human being person, to me, another human being person, grazes my palm with their finger and says, when did you start cutting yourself? And then I am so caught off guard. I do not have a history of cutting myself, but I am so caught off guard. I go, 14? Because I, in the moment, am so smacked in the face with what happened. And that's what the whole reading's about. And then I leave and I'm like, Tyler, this is crazy. What did you get? And he goes, oh, mine was just like, yeah, wealth, love. And then I tell my story and I'm like, isn't that crazy? And Tyler goes, fair enough. I think it's weirder that you replied 14. And that was the last date I went on with Tyler.
Didn't I recently tell you why? I had a weird theory about why that happened. Remember?
Yeah. Yes. Yes. Because I used to wear a necklace from Hot Topic that was a razor blade.
At 14! So
I refuse to give that palm reader that credit.
No, maybe this palm reader saw that necklace. It had such a connection to you that she's
goodness.
like, cut her.
There's a piece of your soul in that razor.
It's just, I've learned, because, and this goes into, and I think I've told on the podcast, the other time I got a fortune told via crystal ball at a carnival, and they're like, you're going to die when you're 32. Living on borrowed time, Pod Lead'em fans. I can't. I just once. I would love someone to predict or tell me about myself, and it'd be so normie.
I did. I read your tarot cards, and they were fine.
I just
because you knew I'd be traumatized.
I love that you yes-anded so hard that you went into a traumatic childhood that did not exist.
I just was. My mind went so blank. Anyway.
Welcome to our ugly home.
Reddit is back for a historically hideous season.
It's our 100th ugly house. This place is mayhem. That is impressive.
And if these walls could talk,
do you cry a lot?
I do.
They'd have a lot to say.
What in God's name is this pit?
Don't get too close.
You know, if you see the show, I'm scared of that.
Ugliest House in America season premiere Wednesday at 8 on HGTV.
So there's a challenge that is one of the dumbest things we've ever done.
And unclear. Also very unclear.
At least it's short.
Yeah.
So you have 10 minutes to change your aura, which means...
not change. Recreate a whole new one.
How can you recreate a new one?
That's the challenge.
So they're forced to the back of in some room where there's just fabric scarves. I'm unclear of what it was. And some CoverGirl makeup. Ooh.
No, not ooh. Did you hear Sophie go, oh, is this all CoverGirl?
No. Sophie is trying to murmur her way to a contract. Because she says, is this all CoverGirl? Wow, this lip gloss tastes so good. I'm like, there are no makeup artists here. It's fine. You can just put it on.
Makeup companies do not want you to ever say, this tastes good, because that implies it's edible.
Wet Slicks disagrees. They did not fig splash for your sins, Lex.
There is some jewelry that varies wildly in size.
Mm-hmm.
And quality, it feels like. And I'm not just saying big, bad, little good, but just there's a range for all.
I have a question. I don't think they were barefoot when they came into the monastery, correct? When they did their first reading, they were just forced to be barefoot for their presentation?
I mean, it would make sense to me if this was a space where it was respectful to take
that's
off
what I
shoes.
thought. But then all of a sudden, I'm like, I had this like, everyone was barefoot, as though their shoes contain their old aura.
I mean, I didn't realize they were going to have to change clothes until we got a lot of fabric wrap moments happening.
Catherine has never been more passionate about anything than her frustration with trying to tie this fabric around herself.
Sophie predicts the final two.
Yep.
She's just like, probably Laura and me, right? And you're like, well, cool cycle.
And Miss J updates an axiom, and they say, and now this is your second chance to make an impression. You know that thing? You know that thing they say you never get? Here you go.
Now that you've wrapped raw edge fabric around your body.
Turns out you'll see most people a second time.
I will say, Laura and Annalise look way better than the others.
Oh, yeah.
This was a deserved win for Laura because she very smartly just used solid black, basically created a little black dress for herself.
And then just chilled for like a few minutes.
I thought Annalise looked really good, though.
Yeah.
She did. I love that no matter how much he was trying to like speak to what they did in terms of the reading that they had been given with Catherine, Mr. Chan couldn't help but go, but that green lipstick is very ugly.
Green lipstick was wild. But then I have to argue, CoverGirl has it.
You want to hear something, and this is spoiling her update, but spoiler, it's short. It wasn't lipstick.
Yeah, I didn't think it was. It did not go on like
Okay.
lipstick.
She grabbed eyeshadow and put it all over her lips, and then
That's-
did not have time to take it off.
Exactly what it looked like.
I actually did have to wear green lipstick for a show I did. Hated doing it. Didn't look
Wicked.
good. No.
Grinch.
No. It's the
Well,
third
that's
one.
my limit.
So Laura wins and is forced to take Ebony.
To a spa treatment in the hotel.
And here's the thing. They did say, maybe it was ADR, and it was good, well done ADR, but they did say you'd have to pick someone from your team beforehand. So I'm surprised that Laura and
Tried.
Ebony just didn't take it. Yeah, and the fakest hug. Fakest. Oh my god, Ebony, come over!
Well,
I
she
know,
changed
but
her vibe.
Alicia tries to be mean to them about it. I'm like, Alicia, what are they supposed to do? They're in a professional setting.
In a
They're supposed to
classroom.
be like, ew.
She zigged, okay? She can zig sometimes.
Now, the nice thing is, at the spa, especially during the massage, they are totally separate.
This spa looks so nice.
Yeah, it does. It made me want a spa treatment. But yeah, it's not that weird of a prize for someone you don't like.
No.
You're not talking
Especially
most of the time.
when Ebony does the time-honored tradition of getting through an awkward moment by intensely reading the back of a product box.
Ooh!
Wait, is this side in French?
Okay.
I used to do that for no reason other than I'm just in the shower waiting for the conditioner to set, and I'm like, well, I can practice my
Oh.
French.
Yeah.
Parabens.
Are you someone that has a toilet book, Lex? Are you a toilet book?
I do in my guest toilet. It came with my bidet.
I need more.
It's there for
What
you.
kind
it's there
of
every time.
But what book comes with a bidet?
I
Comes
bring
free
it
with
to
purchase.
every toilet, JW. I don't know why you're
It's a
gagging.
recycled paper book that has poop-related humor, I think. I've not really looked at it.
Huh.
Yeah. It's there for you next time. But it came with the bidet.
I guess that is kind of a cute thing to come with a toilet product.
Yeah, I thought so. That's why I left
Yeah.
it there.
I used to have collections of comics, like your
Ooh.
Foxtrots, your Garfields, your
Mhm.
Zits.
I love Foxtrot. I think we've talked about it
Foxtrot was
before.
underrated.
I used to go down the shore every summer to Lavalette, New Jersey, and we would stay in our friend's house that had, like, it was very near the beach, but it was a very old house. It was built a really long time ago, really small. It was all about location. But they kept a stack of Reader's Digests in the bathroom
Yes.
from the 90s, and
Give
that
it
is
to
by
me.
far the best toilet reading I have
Oh,
ever had.
yeah.
Oh.
We used to have like chicken soup for the soul. I don't know why. We didn't buy them. I think we just acquired them somehow in my late childhood house.
Oh, chicken soup invaded everything.
Yeah.
Like, it was beyond our souls. It was our society, was chicken soup for a while.
Also, Laura did not take off her makeup for the spa, and it drove me insane.
Also, Laura
Yeah,
has
for real.
never asked anyone if they would like some tea before. Would you like some of this delicious tea?
There's a lot of tea ignorance in this episode that made me ask, why are we trying?
Tyra Mail, smooth operators. Uh-oh, is this going to be blackface again?
Oh.
So they go to meet Jay Manuel, who has, it should be said, stepped up his fashion even more this episode. The suit in the beginning and this shirt were both gorgeous.
Yes. Now,
Mr. J in general looks great in a suit.
Mm-hmm.
he does. But Bitchy Jay's back here because he says no one's participating. No one has learned anything.
I think that someone else is also very tired because Mr. J makes a lot more time mentions about like...
And the reveal of the accessory for this shoot, because they're going to be in silk gowns, and in Mr. J's words, accessorized in the producer of silk. Silkworms.
Now, if you're interested, silkworms are fascinating. The process of breeding them is called sericulture, and they cannot fly. When they come out of the cocoon, their bodies are too big for their wings to fly. And the way you
that's a musical theater song right there.
The way you get silk is after it goes into its cocoon, you take it and drop it in hot water. The larva inside dies, and then the silk unravels. And it can be up to 900 meters long of silk.
Wow.
And if you are a history buff, Pliny the Elder was someone who was notoriously incredibly wrong about literally everything.
Sorry, I just didn't see a Pliny the Elder reveal coming.
I didn't either. But Pliny the Elder's usually like, drink goat piss. That cures cancer.
Vesuvius didn't happen.
This is the one thing he was right about. That he guessed, because China kept this a secret for a really long time of how they produced all this silk. And Pliny the Elder's like, I think it comes from, like, webbing, silk. And it's like, that is actually not that far. Because everyone else is like, it probably comes from leaves. It didn't. But it's fascinating. Silk production, if you're interested in like, weird rabbit holes.
The silkworms are not the worst thing about this shoot for these models. Because frankly, none of them seem to care that much.
No.
They seem to care much more, rightly, about these Louise Brooks wigs.
These tiny wigs that don't fit their heads.
And
why?
Later, Catherine just asks if she cannot use hers.
And they say, nope.
They're also, like, cheap.
Yeah.
And also, it just doesn't add or anything to this.
They're never given a reason why. I'm assuming because it's racially offensive.
Yeah, it felt very like, hey, let's go back into this, like, Hong Kong, though, I would argue. It's far more Hong Kong than Macau, if we're going to be honest. Also, that they're designed by Barney Cheng, who is a Hong Kong fashion designer.
I love Barney's energy, though. Yes. Barney seems very sweet, very nice.
He is here to be too good for this panel, to give actual critique while being kind.
Absolutely. And, of course, Laura loves all creepy crawly things. Them naming one of the silkworms Edwin.
And then it getting the tie run of silkworm / model.
Perfect.
I loved it. And at some point, they're like, Smize, Edwin, Smize.
It is not surprising at all that Laura had a pet tarantula.
No. Makes so much sense to me.
The photographer is Paul Sang.
And then captions crunched just for JW. Horror movie music playing.
Yay.
Ebony describing this baby pink dress through her
this
teeth.
Fixed smile.
Never have teeth gritted so hard. Like, my teeth hurt after watching this because she
Davy
says...
Pink, because of course 30 never. Don't kill Edwin, he's innocent.
I will say, I would have been worried too about stepping on them. I would have worried that it fell and then I would step on it and I would feel bad.
Laura fully did drop
very
one. And
cute moment where it like jumps out of her hand and then she grabs it and she's like, got it.
At some point, Mr. J gives the feedback to a model. I think you're giving me an emotion. I'm just not sure what it is.
It's sad because everyone is being forced to look sad.
Why are people doing sadness?
I don't know.
Like, this actually seems like, for the most part, like generic fierce modeling time.
Except Laura gets to be powerful, aka turned on.
Right.
Yeah.
This is the beginning of Laura Horny that was dropped in the first episode.
Mm-hmm.
Laura has also separately predicted the final two. Same final two. Sophie and Laura.
Annalise impresses another industry person.
Shocking.
Always really nice to see. I know. Who would have guessed? And Mr. J gives her the feedback. I want a sense of what's going on behind your head.
It's a screen.
Can you just see it? My head's not that big. It's right there.
I love the makeup and hair people lying straight to Catherine's face when they say, it suits you. You don't look witchy. Yes, she does. Catherine doesn't look good in black hair.
No.
It's not suitable.
And also just tell her that, and then maybe she can lean into it.
Right?
Yeah. I like the way Mr. J worded, I really want the opportunity to work with Alicia again, but after today, I'm not sure that I'm going to be given that chance.
Mm-hmm.
It is nice to kind of see, like, Mr. J sees potential in someone, but he understands that the panel sometimes makes decisions that are
Separate.
not... Yeah.
Also, talking about Alicia, her dress, I liked Barney Chang's dresses. For some reason, hers looked unfinished.
Yeah. Or just like it hadn't been pressed properly.
Yes, there's something up with her dress.
I do like that she says, hello, Mr. Wormy. We go back to the MGM with a lion's roar.
Right after Mr. J says, that's a very late wrap, everybody.
Oh, he was so angry.
It's fine. I'm used to being awake this long.
Also, did they F up Alicia's hair? She was doing some serious padding.
Seems like it.
I think they all
Yeah.
got a makeup refresh because Sophie looks really pink for about 30 seconds.
Yeah.
But Alicia is just defeated by the feedback she got from Mr. J. She is done.
Yeah.
She doesn't get it. She's not here for it. Why even bother? What's happening?
She also got a terrible fortune. So, at panel, I like the idea of the dress. I hate the fit of it.
I think that's a fair critique.
Mm-hmm.
The panel room, sheer curtains are doing a lot of the heavy lifting in the design.
That is the theme, I would
There
say.
was more of the old panel room that made the trip that I was expecting.
It actually took me a second to realize that we were seeing something so new, because normally the international panel room is different.
Mm-hmm. Big mood shift.
Yeah, this is just, it's red now.
There's sheer curtains in front of the flags in the background. There's sheer curtains behind the judges, and also little paper gold stars on the panel desk.
And
Who had to hot glue those?
the person that stapled those Hello Kitty stars. And then the Y runway wrongly made the trip over to Macau because we're not going to need that for very much longer.
And also, it actually would have been a cool update to be like, okay, here's the top 6. Teams are basically done.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But Nigel is giving us a throwback to big ol' stripes.
Oh, yeah. Circus tent shirt.
Gangster.
Ill-fitting button up.
Actually, these fit slightly better than they used to. I'll give them that.
Sure.
And all the models must have had some extra time on their hands, because these shirts and these, just everything all of them are wearing are crafty, to the point that they rightly just ask Alicia, why did you do this at some point? But also, remember that episode of The Simpsons where Marge is trying to impress the club and she keeps redoing that pink dress over and over? That's
pink
what
Chanel
I realized I'm thinking. Laura has leggings that are so weird. And of all things, Kelly Catrone compliments that!
Because she's agalicious-ing. It's a verb now.
She's like, if modeling doesn't work out, I think she should get a tight line. And I was like, what?
And then we get an exchange. Because Laura is the first to go. Tyra asks her what it was like to have all those things crawling on you. And Laura goes, I love creepy crawly bugs. And Tyra replies, because you're a pirate.
Yes.
When did Tyra hear that information? That was a talking head for us.
But also, what do bugs have to do with piracy?
I have no idea. Oh,
unless you know internet piracy.
We got there at the exact same time.
I'm so proud of you, Beto.
Can you imagine?
So we've described her tights. They're barely tights because they are just holes with fabric between them.
Yeah, the negative space is the opposite of what you would assume it would be.
This photo, though, is pretty stunning.
So gorgeous. It looks almost like the way her hands are, as if she and the silkworms worked together to create the dress as it was on her. And I know that's me putting a heck of a lot of story onto this.
No, it has like a weaving,
Yeah.
like, or even I would argue there's almost like an incantation, like she's commanding the words.
Mhm.
And I feel like this is a very different face for her that we haven't really
Mhm.
seen before. And
Incredibly
gorgeous.
different angle.
Mm-hmm.
For all of her zagaliciousness, we usually get her face straight on, even if it's like upside down.
Yeah. But like her neck is gorgeous and twisted. Her, like, there's just everything is articulated.
Even this badly done wig, the little flip of the side
Which
right
you can
there.
also, it's where we can see the wig, some of the least.
Yes. It
Helpful,
fades very
for sure.
helpfully.
Yeah. Also, the background she gets is pretty beautiful with this
Yeah.
really gorgeous dress.
But also, extension watch. Laura put none of her extensions on for this panel. How brave. How bold.
And Kelly Catrone says, Italian lives matter.
Oh my God.
Because Laura's really doing it for the girls with black hair.
Oh my God. You know, I wish Kelly Catrone came to panel in this wig.
That would
They
make
all
her
did.
fun, and she'll never be fun. I wonder if in the future, remember like that time they all put up their baby photos and then revealed
Mhm.
themselves?
Kelly
I
Catrone's
wonder,
just going to put a picture of herself right now,
yeah, it's
10 minutes before panel.
she doesn't strike me as a bit person, which makes me upset.
Ebony is next. The other U.S. girl.
Ebony said, oh, you want ponytails? Okay. I'm going to put a bow on this one. And then I'm going to put a bow on this one. And say
And
hi to my
then
ponytails.
She wears one sleeve as though she is a RPG character with like a gauntlet on to her shoulder. I couldn't understand where the other sleeve had gone or what was going on underneath the t-shirt.
I'm of two minds about her picture. I think if I saw this in a magazine, I would get it.
Sure.
And I do think that it feels like she put the arm with the most worms on it in front and
Mhm.
up so that it was a focal point, because that's where your eyes go. Her top and her bottom don't seem very related to one another.
No.
I don't know. It just doesn't do much for me. It doesn't leave much of an impression.
No, I agree. The impression I got was that Kelly Catrone is a racist because she says this looks like a World War II postcard. So that was a bad thing to say.
The impression I get is that Ebony does not want to be wearing this dress.
Yeah. I will say, too, I think this is one of the uglier dresses that...
Yeah, she definitely got one that was not as good.
I bet this was not even a Barney original. I bet they were like, oh, you don't have a 30 never dress? Let's go out and get one.
Because this weird peplum and then the yellow belt?
It's very
Why is this pink
Sunday
lemonade?
school.
No.
Also, the flower is just like stuck on the side of her head.
Yeah, they glued those flowers to the wig.
Yeah.
Catherine is next. Well, who cares?
This cannot be her best
be.
shot. And also let her fail at the thing that was actually a problem. Like, give them the evidence. Why choose this picture?
Yes, exactly. That's my problem. Because then we find out that this was taken from before she got coaching,
Yeah.
before she broke down or
So
whatever.
she has to get shit from two different angles, where just the one would have been enough.
Yeah.
One thing that's very unfortunate for her is because her dress, which is on its own one of the prettier ones
Yes.
to me,
Mhm.
Agreed.
The print
but
is
because
gorgeous.
there's print,
You
you
can't,
can't see the
worms.
worms,
Mhm.
which makes this whole thing silly.
Also, she
Now-
got the prop of fan.
For photoshopping purposes, has there ever been a better photo? Because her hand with a black background, you can put anything in that hand. Mountain Dew commercial. Boom, put a Mountain Dew right there.
New Pink's hot dog alert.
Worm dog! Kelly Catrone continues the racism when she says that she looks like she's selling tea.
Once again, someone who apparently doesn't know anything about tea.
Yeah.
Would you like this tea or this fan?
Would you
You're
like a
fan.
tea?
Can I interest you in a tea?
Now, all of the conspiracy theory aside, if this was her best photo, this is a bad photo.
Oh,
boy.
agreed.
And I think her face usually comes through in a photo, and here there's just nothing happening.
It looks the bags under her like cheekbones. It's not anything.
I do appreciate some actual useful feedback from Nigel. I gotta say, I feel like
On his way
I don't
out.
know if Nigel knew his time was winding up, but it feels like he's like, oh, I've got a couple more of these. Maybe I'll actually try to do some good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But the advice of heartbreak versus death, I think, is very helpful.
I agree. That should have maybe been Mr. J's job.
Indeed.
Mm-hmm.
Alicia is next.
Tyra tells her that she looks like a singing model, Graham.
I'm sorry. This to me is actually Tyra's best joke run ever because you look like a singing monogram. Hello, I'm Alicia, and I'm here to say that today is your birthday. I was like, that is. I have a friend who is a singing telegram person, and that's the quality of the lyrics that you are given.
I also really enjoyed Alicia complimenting her accent.
She's like, will this get me points?
Yeah.
I don't like that they're on her about the bow when they are forced to wear these shirts.
Yeah.
It feels wild.
Also, if she made that fabric flower, it looks pretty good.
It looks pretty good.
Yeah.
This photo is terrible.
It's just...
The dress is bad.
It's just a person standing there.
Talk about a photo where someone actually looks uncomfortable.
It looks like she has a stomach ache.
Yeah.
Or just is doing that thing where you see someone across the room that you absolutely do not want to see you and you try to make yourself as small as possible.
Well, the flower is as big as possible.
I do think this dress was not... Something happened.
There's something weird about this dress.
It was not steamed properly, whatever it is. But I will agree that the parts of it that we are being shown
Are the worst
are
parts.
the worst parts.
Yeah. Pretty bad. Annalisa's next. This is a pretty good picture considering...
This is a pretty good... I think her background is tough. I think that she was not lit enough.
No, and the red on red is not helping her.
But I think the dress looks really good. And this is not usually my favorite style of dress.
I'll say that it's her pose that I do think is successful here is very samey to some other ones from Annalise that we found successful. And I worry that as a model, she's like, this is the pose. And now I am done. And I do think that she's got a little Anya Cycleton cover girl eye going on when you close up like,
I thought it was generally a good picture. And for, of course, everybody on the panel to like it and Kelly find a reason to be an asshole to her.
Why can't they talk normally to Annalise when she stands there? It must be so uncomfortable to constantly come up and just have them fighting while you have to stand there.
And just like professional, polite, bubbly, taking it all in. So I can't.
Let me say, though, that it doesn't matter to Annalise because when she is walking away, she is fanning happy tears out of her eyes.
Yes.
She is thrilled.
Mm-hmm.
Sophie is last.
Oh, I literally forgot we had to do Sophie.
Why? She's destined to be famous.
You're just jealous of her, JW.
What I like about the photo is it's at least different.
Mm-hmm.
It's nice to have not just standing straight up.
I don't mind this photo.
I just like it. I'll go
Yeah.
even further. I think it's I wish I didn't need sad face.
No, the face is weird.
But that was the assignment she was given.
But if you are selling a dress, and this dress in particular, this to me, and they say it multiple times, they're like, you just like it because the dress looks good. That's modeling?
It's also very strange where they're like, well, Alicia failed because she made the dress look worse. Sophie, the dress looks amazing, but she didn't do anything she didn't have anything to do with that. It's just the dress looks good.
It's like, well, then maybe
you literally
Alicia's
have a
dress was
one-to-one
ugly.
comparison.
I just noticed something that I really like and is totally accidental, but works so well. Her clavicle basically is a mirror of the whoosh on her other side in a really nice way.
Yeah. I think if I looked at this, I would get it. I like that there's a couple of silkworms on her hand.
I love
it kind of
that.
looks like she's using them. And also for a photo where you literally can't see the lower half of her body to still work and still to sell a garment, I think is incredibly
It doesn't look
impressive.
short.
Yeah, she takes up the frame. Yeah, they're very down on this photo, and I don't really
know
get
why.
it.
Yeah.
Tyra takes this as an excuse to be mean to actors.
Right?
Classics. We're pulling out some old classics.
Yeah.
But which one of you is polyester?
Look,
We're trying.
I was just shocked and impressed that she didn't explain after she said it.
I mean, sure. Maybe she did and they cut it out.
Which
comes
one
from,
of you is natural fibers?
which is made from polyester worms.
Polyester butterflies.
Aww.
Private panel.
Oh, but there weren't any annoying flutes. This music for panel. Oh boy. I mean, you know, whenever we're going to a destination,
Yeah, the
it's
music's
going to
gonna
be something I
offensive.
just have to get through.
But Laura has woven a blanket of culture, couture, and consciousness.
You know one thing Catrone really likes? Loves that she's the opposite of a Tyra 2 list. She wants
loves 3.
a Catrone 3 list, a Kelly 3 list, and she will always 2 make sense. And then the third one is always nothing.
Because she can't come up with a third one.
Consciousness?
Also, I know this is a little nitpicky, but I have to say it now. I think I've said it before.
On this podcast, we gotta pick a nit.
If they are consonants, it's not alliteration. It's consonants. Alliteration is only for vowels. There's your little grammar tip. It'll make you sound real smart when you say, oh, that was consonants.
Nigel says of Catherine, we all like her, but at this point, it's about modeling. At this point?
Now? Overseas? Even the show is like, fucking get rid of Catherine. We all hate Catherine. We agree? We all hate Catherine? It's time?
Oh, boy.
I am fascinated with Kelly's entire viewpoint of, look, Annalise can be good sometimes, but she can't win. And Kelly's entire journey now for the rest of the show is just like, look, Annalise can't win this. I have one duty on this panel, and it's to make sure.
What if Kelly was taking bets?
Oh my,
and there was
that's
suddenly
what
a
it is.
surge in betting on Annalise.
Well, Annalise's number is going up her call out average. And she's shitting on her for zero reason. Not even when she does anything good, she's like, yeah, but I still hate her. She's not a model.
Yeah, she did a great job modeling, but she's not a model.
Presenter.
Call out order. Laura is first. Correct. Annalise is second.
Finally
Surprising
gets
me.
the correct placement. Finally.
Right.
I am shocked about it, though, truly.
Sophie is third.
Yeah.
Agreed. And then Ebony is fourth, which I agree with.
I agree as well.
Because there has not been more of a bottom two than Alicia and Catherine.
And this is what I noticed the skirt Catherine was wearing.
Alicia, I'm going to sum up because I have to sum up. Alicia, you're worse than a hanger. Catherine, you're as weak as Alicia is as a person. Because Tyra says to Alicia, we are paid to sell clothes, not to sell ourselves. I don't know how that has to do with her picture. And you made a dress that was amazing. Lies. Look less in person. You didn't see that ugly, terrible dress. And Catherine, you have done well in the competition. Not true. And then in your photo, just like the woman that you stand next to was weak. Why phrase it that way?
It's part of that long fall, I guess.
I guess. So Alicia stays and Catherine is eliminated. And she tells Catherine, pretend to be the queen, even if you don't feel like a princess. And you know what? Not a bad exit line.
Not bad.
And I actually liked, legitimately, sincerely, Catherine's first thing to Tyra being like, I'm so happy I met you.
Yeah.
Like, a goal of hers was to meet Tyra Banks. Sure. I'm going to take away my joking dislike of Catherine to give you this. Where are they now?
Good.
Her name is very hard to look up stuff on, and that becomes a pattern for the rest of the contestants.
God.
Catherine Thomas.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. A real Jane Smith of a thing.
Wait, maybe Catherine Thomas.
She was in volume Celebs on Sunday, which is a new magazine for us.
Ooh.
Every model, Color Soft, Heat, Sunday, You. She loves one-word
Sunday.
magazines.
Sunday.
Closer, Look, Reveal. These are all one word. And she was featured on Vogue's website. That's very cool.
Nice.
She's now retired from modeling and is also married. She had her Instagram account, and it seems like her married name is Evans. So it's Catherine.evans.tm. But this is private with only 100 followers. But
keeping the TM? Like top model or trademark?
I think top model was the
intent.
implication at the time. Yeah. So, but there are some fun things about when the show is airing. She it's unfortunately now not available, but there was a Tumblr blog that she kept where she recapped the show.
Huh?
And someone thankfully kept a quote and posted it on Reddit from her thoughts on the finale. This spoils things a little bit, so if you've not watched the finale yet, do not remember the winner.
Skip ahead.
Bye! See you next episode. She says, I won't be writing a blog on the final episode of Top Model because if I'm honest, even though the person who won this competition will probably make the best out of all the prizes, I do believe this person was extremely sneaky, and I don't appreciate the mind games that were played on everyone, including myself. Also, this person, I think, in my opinion, was, let's call it, destined to win from the get-go, which became apparent as weeks went on. Again, perhaps this is what also broke people's spirits. Let's not forget that Kyle and Asmarie were also considering quitting. And the Digital Spy interview, which, you know, we reported a lot, was where I found out that the lipstick was actually eyeshadow. Yeah. And also within that, she said that it was hard for some of the girls to bond with Laura because she's quite confrontational at times, but I got on with her. She's all right. And I'm like, what a review.
She's all right.
3 stars.
And
they don't allow half stars either way.
3 out of 5. It's Google.
She wanted Alicia or Ebony to win. Again, this is the Digital Spy interview that was right afterwards. And again, that goes to our like new 3 trios.
Right.
And she did talk about how she got into way too many arguments during her time on Britain's Next Top Model and wanted to stay out of the drama this time. Probably why she got this kind of nothing edit. I love giving everyone's answers for when they ask in Digital Spy, what do you think about Miss J and Nigel and them all leaving? Right. Loves having Miss J on the panel. They need nice people to round out Kelly Catrone. And I can't remember. I think she said like Kelly Catrone's presence, which is also a fun way to word that. Look, I've joked about it. Catherine, I honestly do want to watch her cycle of ANTM at some point because I want to see who she actually might be, even though it seems like that's a negative portrayal. She got runner-up on that cycle.
She was a pretty solid model in this cycle.
Photo
she did
model.
And she did great in the music video.
Yeah, no, I'm saying not runway.
No. Apparently needs some work when it comes to that aspect. But as far as the photos and the music video, which was surprising to all of us when it happened,
right?
She did a good job.
I feel like, though, we really do remember the music video.
Me too.
And that's our entire... And then we really wanted that to translate into who she was as a person because the music video gave her a personality that the show did not give her.
No. It has been rare that we have had a top 6 person feel so nothing.
Is it a magenta hair thing? Because I kind of feel like this is a little bit of the Nicole factor.
I just think it's that there were other people who were clearly supposed to go farther and then did not for various reasons.
Mm-hmm. And so we ended up with the people that had nothing edits or bad edits.
Yeah, the show was not ready.
Right.
Now, I'll go into next episode. This is a next time on Pod Leader.
Sepia tone flash forward.
Whoa. Black and white fast forward.
That's me fast forwarding. I'm sorry. I hated that I did that, and I want you to leave it in. I'm going to do a little top model math because the rank, but we haven't talked about it this cycle, and there's a reason. The rank by average versus how they actually placed for this cycle is more disparate than it ever has been.
That tracks.
Catherine, by her call-out average, should have been 3rd. And that includes the fact that she's going to not even get the next call-out.
That is wild! 3rd?
Mm-hmm. And people who are still currently in the competition, at least one of them, and I'll reveal later, should have been 9th.
Wow.
Wowie zowie.
And a big part of it is Asmarie just threw a bunch of stuff off.
Yeah.
I would imagine Kyle, too.
Yeah. I'll say it now because Kyle's out of the competition. Should have been 4th.
Yep.
Sure. And Asmarie was 1st.
3 whole places. No, 4 places. She was 8th.
What about Asmarie?
69. It is. She should have been 6th, placed 9th. And I'm going to say it for as Marie, sixth place would have actually been a really interesting thing in the show, because to go so well and then to maybe lose it and go overseas, but then just like fall apart. Actually, I was like, that feels like the storyline they wanted.
Yeah.
But if we're the storyline you want, you should rate, review, and subscribe to this podcast. We love hearing from you, your hot takes, your iced tea. You can go to podleadum.com. That's where our P.O. box is. And our lovely pictures. Or you can send us an email at podleadum@gmail.com. We also have a Discord server.
Growing by the week.
It's great. It's very sweet.
So wholesome.
And thank you to everyone who also answered our poll, or some of you have titled it JW's poll, which I guess I did command into existence.
Hey, I
thank you, Lex, for
Spotify.
Thank you, Lex, for putting it into Spotify itself, because I ask how you were watching cycles now, especially like because some of these aren't on streaming. Are you buying and watching along with this? Are you doing it from memory? And the answer is all over the place. So I'm going to make an effort to make sure I do recaps and stuff, especially I feel like coming into next cycle.
Where no one remembers it.
Yeah, the Lost College cycle, where
I'm currently getting pictures from a new listener that's like, doesn't she serve? And I'm like, I don't know who that is.
Don't know who that is.
Yeah, so I don't look at it, and thank you on the Discord. There's a spoiler, like future cycles area, which is so smart. I do peek just because I can't help myself, and they'll name a contestant, and I'll be like, who is that? Can't wait. It's gonna be like a whole new top model soon.
Oh yeah. You can find me anywhere still at Yet Charming. Smart of me. Future foresight.
I'm on Instagram at Hannah Jane Ginsburg.
And I'm on TikTok at JW Crump. Okay.
And be sure to use the hashtag PodLeadum anytime you do. That's how we see it. I don't care. I'm not eating it anymore. I'm on a diet from hashtags, but we'll get there.
Sorry, it's dry hashtag January. Just not doing them this month.
So for PodLeadum, I've been Lex Basile Price.
I'll be Hannah Jane Ginsburg.
And I'm JW Crump.
And we'll see you on top.
PodLeadum is not endorsed by America's Next Top Model, Tyra Banks, 10x10 Entertainment, or any of their subsidiaries. It is intended for entertainment and informational purposes only. America's Next Top Model and all names, pictures, and audio clips are registered trademarks and copyrights of their respective trademark and copyright holders.